AI can be helpful for quick answers, but when it comes to real legal problems, it can fall short. Relying on AI for legal help could be risky, according to our guest, attorney and managing partner, Timothy Coons from Counxel Legal Firm. Welcome.
Thank you for having me today.
Well, I know that you're not against ChatGPT or other AI. In fact, you embrace it, but there have been horror stories in terms of legal.
Yes. So it's actually a great thing. People can go to it as a first, source to get the information they need, even to draft basic contracts. But a lot of people think it actually has all the information they need for their situation. And that's where most often when people come to me, they have their ChatGPT or Grok or other AI platform information, and I say, okay, but did you think about this? Well, no. Well, that would change the outcome of what we're talking about here. So you talked about a little bit about horror stories too. In courts, they've actually had attorneys try to use ChatGPT to write briefs. The court gets it, they run it through their process because every court has their process, and they find out the case law doesn't exist.
So these are basically mythological unicorn cases that aren't real, but ChatGPT gives you the false sense that it's tapping into all the knowledge of the universe.
It is. Well, and partly it could be creating this, but more importantly, it's pulling from all the information that exists. So let's say there's a website or article out there that has false information. Well, guess what? You're pulling from that data source, and that's what it's giving you. So that's a problem, right? We have to have somebody to check, okay, is this really what is correct here or not?
Well, Counxel Legal Firm has come up with something very interesting for the time of ChatGPT and AI. It's sort of like a bridge between what you can do on your own and where you need a lawyer.
Exactly, yeah. Counsel on Call, I feel very passionately about this. First of all, most people, when they get on a phone call with an attorney, I like to ask, how are you doing? How's your family? And the first question they think of is, and ask me actually, is, are you charging me for this?
How much is this chit-chat costing?
Well, the reality is a lot of people have been charged for those conversations, so it's not even a false question. And so I created Counsel on Call, my team, 5 attorneys. We do this Counsel on Call program where it's a monthly subscription. And really, we encourage people, hey, go find the sources that you can use to get the most information you can, and then bring it to us so we can be that trusted source to actually get you across the finish line. So that's a big part of it. The second part is most people are only looking for legal answers when they have legal problems. You're too late half the time. Too late, yeah. So we come to it with saying, hey, every month we have a conversation. We're in front of the issue, so that way we can actually game plan what's best for you and not just be left to react to all the situations that are happening.
So this is an affordable way to have a human lawyer with whom you can interface, have a rapport, have a relationship, who can look ahead and predict what issues might happen, but it's cost effective. What's the monthly fee for a business?
Just $99.
Wow.
Yes, so we've had a great response from our Counsel on Call business owners. A lot of them have been, kept up at nights thinking about problems. Sometimes it's, hey, do I bring on a new partner that may have resources, money, or relationships that I need, but do I give up equity for that? Or sometimes it's an employment dispute that they're worried, hey, what do I do and how do I handle this? Or a real estate issue. And in 15 minutes most of the time, we can answer those questions. And I've had multiple people say, do you know I've been waking up at 2 a.m. in the morning for 3 weeks thinking about this issue? And it's just so beautiful to have that conversation, get it off your plate, because as a business owner, your number one job is you're trying to make money for your business, and you have to have a good and valuable product and or service to do that. And so we really come in on both those aspects. We want you to be successful, help us, help you make money and provide a good and valuable service.
So you're helping with legal services and you're helping with insomnia. If businesses want to reach you, what's the best way to reach you and maybe just have a conversation about this service?
Yeah, you can always check out our website, Counxel.com, and then we also have our direct phone number, 480-536-6122. And we are on all the different social media platforms as well. We love to engage people in every way that we can.
Thank you. And by the way, the Counxel has an X if you're looking it up. We're going to put a link to all this information on our website, cw7az.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored on behalf of Counxel Legal Firm by Mesa Chamber of Commerce.